Welcome back. The Tiny Home Village is a new approach in New Mexico to an unfortunate nationwide challenge. We were talking about homelessness. Now, it's inspired by the basic philosophy that housing alone will not solve homelessness, but community will. So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints donated 30 new mattresses to the Tiny Home Village and its residents. Crystal spoke with Robert Saxton. He's the stake president at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's to find out more about this donation and all the work that they are doing throughout the community.
Joining us this morning, we have Robert Saxton with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you
Good
so much.
to be with you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate all that you guys are doing for the community, and we're going to focus on one of the aspects that you guys have really given a huge donation to one particular group in the community. Tell us about that.
Well, we had an opportunity to work with Debbie O'Malley, who's the commissioner there in Bernalillo County. And in meeting her back earlier in the summer, Greg, we had an introduction from the Hope Works Foundation. In fact, first in the state of New Mexico, with the opportunity of constructing 30 tiny homes with a central complex that individuals in our community, underserved, can come and be there and have a community, can have ability to work in gardens and do different things. So in these 30 homes, Debbie said, hey, you know what, we don't have any mattresses. So as we began talking together, we found that there was a good connection. We, with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we make mattresses up in Salt Lake City at our Welfare Square, and said we would be happy to donate those 30 queen-size mattresses to put in each of those tiny homes to make it more comfortable for those that would be residing there.
What a remarkable donation, knowing that it's going to be used in such a way that's going to help out this specific group that need any type of donation at this time. When she heard about your donation, what was her initial thought?
Well, of course, Debbie, it's interesting how we cross paths at the right points in time, all of us, and we run into individuals. And I think it's that ability to say, you know, what can we do to step outside of ourselves and the problems we all have that we're dealing with each day, to look outside and say, where can we help? Now, there's public and private ministries going on. This is more the public side of it, where Debbie and I were able to make that connection along with the directors at this facility, and it just made sense that we could couple these resources. These resources come from members of the church all over the world. They contribute to a humanitarian fund, and there's 16 million members of the church worldwide, and these resources are then targeted to help. I have an agent responsibility here in the state of New Mexico to see where best we can use those resources to bless lives.
Absolutely. You know, I have to ask you, after this huge contribution, what do you hope the future of the Tiny Home Village project will be?
Well, I just talked to Debbie this morning, in fact, and I know her vision is to see a place where we can come together and have a community where it can be a refuge, a place of safety, a place of security, somewhere where self-reliance principles can be realized. For example, physical, mental, social, and spiritual. And the more rounded and balanced those can be, the better it is for everyone in the community, as it lifts everyone together. But it does take everyone working together. And during this pandemic period, what a beautiful thing we have. It's almost, I would call, a divine reset, where we're able to step back from the craziness. And even though it's very difficult and people are in tough circumstances right now, to say, what can I do to help reach out and bless someone else?
I know this isn't the first time you guys have helped out the community. Tell me what else you have done for the state of New Mexico and also for the metro area.
Well, we've had a nice relationship with the governor's office and Governor Lujan Grisham, who has had her Stop Hunger campaign. We have approximately 16 501c3s that, through our Bishop's Storehouse located here in Albuquerque, receiving food donations and semi-trucks of food, have been able to disperse food out to individuals that can bless their lives. So we have a network all over with Catholic Charities and Roadrunner Food Bank, many that we're helping. But that's the big picture. What's really neat is on an individual level, people within their own neighborhoods and communities looking to see who can we help, who can we help that's around us.
Let's talk about helping. Let's elaborate on that because you guys are helping so many groups and so many individuals in the community. How can we help you?
Well, I think there's a lot of community groups that are all helping. In fact, I've watched even on your program the many highlights that you've had of individuals throughout our communities, and that's wonderful. It's this flood of kindness, it's this courage to be kind, and it starts with little raindrops of kindness that can create that flood. And really, one of the ways that it could be helpful, and I'll give you two different places you could go to. One is comeuntochrist.org. I would encourage individuals to go there to see more about what we're doing and why we're doing it. And the second one is justserve.org. And justserve.org is actually a community place to actually put projects that community members may have need help with. I need help painting my house. I need help with raking the leaves. And that's a place to post and or find projects that individuals and families may want to participate in. And there's nothing more powerful whenever our situation is to step out and serve those around us to help lift us and encourage us.
Robert Sexton, again, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and thank you for that big contribution for the community.
Thank you very much. It's good to be with you.